When the leaves of summer turn red and gold and the football games bring a hint of the cold, time to get away. We'll pack the car with escape in mind, forgetting about classes, leaving books behind, time to get away. Empty cottage sitting on the shore, tourists all left about a month before, and we're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A fall break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll breathe the sweet salt air, I swear we'll never part.
Get this fucking thing off me! Oh, and what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Gore podcast. This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, and joining me, as always, is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman. And Big Johnny D.
What's going on, Gorehounds?
And the killing machine himself, Bobby Amone.
I'm reading.
John's coming in there. There he is. So, guys, today is August 10th, 2020, and we have a banger of an episode for you today. But first, it's time for your Slice of Life. Big Johnny D, what'd you do?
What did I do? You know what I did, sir. We recorded episode 9 of Wake and Bake yesterday. So go check that shit out on projectlouder.net. Shout out to the new name, by the way, if you are just tuning in and you didn't catch last week. We are no longer do-bag discussion.
When I threw the severed hand, it knocked over my Star Wars action figure display.
Well, son of a bitch.
Yes.
Son, that's a fail. That's a big fail.
Right. But going back to Slice of Life, we did the podcast yesterday. That was really fun. Swam in the pool a little bit and just had a nice, relaxing week, man. Played a little bit of Days Gone and some more Sea of Thieves. And I signed up. Yeah, buddy. Brody's taking the kids to the pool. I understand.
No, he's dropping the Cosby kids off at the pool.
Oh, I was just going to say.
Listen. No shit.
Oh, stinky poo-poo. Good morning, Brody.
Stinky poo-poo.
Good morning, Brody, by the way.
Keep going, John.
Hey,
Yeah, right? What's up, bud? What were you saying, Chad?
is anybody else's connection kind of stroking out, or is that just me?
Nope, just you. We're all pretty good.
All right, let me refresh. I'll be right back.
Okie
Alrighty.
dokie, Chad's coming back,
All
guys.
right.
Give him a break.
So, should I? You know what? I looked a little bit more into something. I'm gonna jump into a little bit of Wake and Bake, dude. We talked about them dabs of the future. I saw I saw 2 more articles about them shits, dude. Those new honeycomb ones. What the hell were they called? I don't even fucking remember now.
Dab.
Go check out episode 9 from
Dab tabs.
Yeah, it was just dab tabs. I was gonna say dab text, which would also be awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
Somebody copyright that shit right now. Chad, get on that. You're the businessman for that. Other than that, man, no, just a relaxing week. Kiddo was off, or Kiddo was camping with the parents for about 4 days, so I had a nice quiet house. It's very enjoyable. But everything's back to normal now. So, Chad, how you been, my bro?
Not bad, my brother. I didn't do shit last week.
Nice.
Yeah, my car broke down again. It's not looking good right now, but let's not worry about that.
Not nice.
Let's not worry about that.
It's transmission issues. It's a Ford. It should be covered by them.
Recall.
Yeah, there's recalls on it, so they're working on it right now. Actually, it was supposed to be done today, but it threw up another fault after they reprogrammed the transmission control module. So they are probably just going to end up replacing the whole module itself. So it won't be ready till tomorrow at some point, probably.
That's not terrible, though.
No. But that's, aside from that, just, chilling. Played some PS4 over the weekend. I did doing a lot better in Man-Eater now, by the way.
That's fun.
Yeah, I have my shark maxed out in level now. I just gotta hunt all those stupid fucking bounty hunters so I can level up the evolutions.
I rock all shadow stuff and then a bonehead.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what sets do you rock, bro?
Yeah,
That's
right now. It's just all the
It's just what?
What's the shadow stuff? Is that
That's like the purple shit.
Yes.
There's shadow. There's bone.
Bone,
there's
electric.
okay? I know I have the shadow teeth.
Yeah, those are like the super like
I think I just have
razor
bone.
nasty motherfuckers. Dude, the bone teeth look funny as fuck though. But they're nasty.
They do, and they're not as good. The chef stuff is best, at least as far as teeth, because of all the health regeneration you get using them.
Right. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Well, it sucks about
I've been
car,
enjoying
man.
it a lot more.
Sorry about that. But
Yeah, it happens. Well, hopefully it shouldn't cost me anything.
right.
I don't think
That's always a plus.
They got a recall on it. It
Yeah.
should cost you a dime.
No, it shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
But
Shouldn't.
Yeah,
Think
yeah, that's
upside
about-
down and backwards.
and I'm still kicking myself to that, TJ. I was telling you about that. The local Walmart had a Jungle Hunter Predator NECA figure,
Nice. How much?
and
does
I
that
let the
go
wife
for?
talk me out of it.
Oh,
$30.
Shit.
Oh,
Well,
Man.
I'm sure they'll still have it. And I told her, hey, my birthday's in a month. It'll make a nice birthday present.
True that.
excuses, man. Shit's there. You gotta buy it. Oh, then that's why I'm a terrible influence to me and my girlfriend. So never mind.
I don't know. I got the big chap alien. I'm pretty good for right now.
Well, so then you're covered for a bit.
So, that's really about it. Bobby, my brother, how about you?
This week was last week wasn't really eventful. It was more working than anything. And then I started doing some more work on Jason little by little because I'm taking my time with it to make it the best that I can. And then this past week I was with my girlfriend all weekend. We had some friends over on Saturday night, and then Sunday was just another chill day. So this weekend was pretty chill. Not too many new horror things of recently, but this week I'm sure I'll have a couple of things coming in, and then I'm getting old. I'll be 27 on Wednesday.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Well, happy early birthday, sir.
Thank you, boys. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Happy early
So-
birthday. And
So
TJ's,
just-
yours is a few days after, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the 16th, right? Yeah.
Chad, talk about the change.
Ooh, yes. In the lineup.
The change?
I know.
Aren't we swapping next Monday?
Oh, yes. So next week, it was originally supposed to be American World in London. We're swapping it out to do TJ's pick, The Slayer, so we can do our 100th episode, which will be the fan takeover episode.
Hell yeah!
And that's set for August 31st.
And then,
Which, by the way,
oh, sorry, Shannon, I apologize.
followed up that to the hosts of the August 31st episode. That is 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Y'all
Brody,
summer
that
game.
means we do
So
want to
you-
see leg, Brody. We want to see all that down on the leg. Just
Yes.
just full on
Okay, so
sexy leg. Just
and what's really interesting is in between the Slayer episode and the fan takeover is my pick, Deep Star 6, which was actually just announced today to be going out, getting a Blu-ray release from was it
no
Kino
new
Lorber?
interviews. Yes.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Are you sure you
I'll
don't
take
want
it in whatever
to?
I can get.
You don't want a commentary from the director?
No.
Now, why? Why would we want that?
Wait, actually, wait a minute. Why wouldn't we?
Oh, there we go. Philosophical Bobby
Well,
here.
There could be
He'll
a
just
lot.
lie out about anything on it anyway. So
Yeah, true that.
But think about it. We have that on here.
So it'd be funny if someone was like, "So whose idea was it to use this angle in this scene for the tracking shot?" And he'd be like, "Oh, Adam Marcus. I mean,
I mean me.
sorry, wrong lie. I mean movie. I mean, yeah. Keep going."
Film school.
that guy, Jesus Christ. So yeah, those are the changes that we made, and then after the fan takeover is Pumpkinhead 2.
That's gonna be a doozy.
Nice. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
we got some real good ones coming up. I don't want to give too much more away.
Where are we?
You.
We were talking to Bobby, but up to you now, buddy.
Yeah, I'm good. TJ. You bastard.
Okay, guys. So as I say every week, I did podcasts here, podcasts there, podcasts everywhere. I don't know if I talked about it on the last show, but since last show, I did add a new podcast to the Project Louder Podcasting Network, and that is House of 1,000 Discourses, hosted by Senor Duncan. Head on over to Project Louder. I'm sure going to put up some links and some episodes up on the website itself. And then I think he's on Anchor right now. Yeah, soon to be hosted on our site. I hope he's going to be upgrading equipment and get an actual mic and whatnot soon. But his podcasts are pretty entertaining. Just a dude just raw dogging it on the microphone the way that we all love. Yeah, buddy. It's good stuff. So be sure to watch out for new.
Love you, Joe.
I'm talking too much, Joe. Anyway.
Wow, we haven't pulled that one out in a while, have we?
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Where was I?
We love you, Joe.
Yes, Joe.
He derailed me. Where was I? Okay, Saturday I did a podcast with
He got you all
Nick.
discombobulated.
We had Project Louder super fan, friend, Graham Neve Painter on. He talked a little bit about his book for Ghoulies and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and made fun of Mick here, made fun of Mick there, and then mentioned to Graham that his name's too long. And then a fun fact, I'll talk about it on this podcast as to not embarrass Mick. Sorry, I drank a little A&W before this. So we originally were supposed to have Graham Humphreys on, but Mick in his infinite older wisdom accidentally messaged Graham Painter thinking he was Graham Humphreys. If you guys don't know who Graham Humphreys is, because Graham Humphreys is the artist behind the Nightmare on Elm Street posters. So he messages him, and for 3 weeks, he's under the impression that Graham Humphreys is coming on. And Graham Painter, on the other hand, is telling his publisher that he's coming on the new Project Louder, and he's going on Rabbit Hole again. So his publisher starts promoting the episode. And I'm like, okay. So Mick messages me and goes, "You ready for Humphreys?" I said, "You mean Leneve Painter?" He goes, "Hold on." And I call him. He goes, "I'm checking my messages. Hold on." He goes,
Sounds about right.
Good. I said, "What?" He goes, "No, we're good." I said, "You didn't message Graham Humphreys, did you?" He goes, "No." He goes, "I thought I did." We are having Graham Humphreys on next week. Oh, shit. Also, how would you guys like to see the pissing in a Coke bottle story animated?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. I think that would translate really well to animation. Mick and I had a conversation if we could translate one of our non-movie related stories from Rabbit Hole to an animation, which would it be? And the Coke and the piss, like the pissing in a Coke bottle story is one of the first ones. Because if we could get like a really good animated point of view shot of like just a stream of piss spraying all over the dashboard, that'd be great.
That would be great.
Bobby's lighting a candle back here. Must have farted.
Yes, I want a nice little smell in here, you know.
Went a little heavy on the garlic. Stoners United said, "Love it. What's up?"
Setting the mood.
Oh, what's up?
Pretty good. I wonder if they found us through Wake and Bake.
I hope so.
That'd be awesome.
Right?
But other than that, set up a new mannequin today. You see Halloween H2O Myers is now chilling over there. Got a couple new Blu-rays in. Got a silicone hand in, as you guys saw from the show opener. Got a middle finger from Evil Dead 2 over there. Follow me on Facebook at Le Host with Le Most to see my live unboxing, The Nothing Network. Keep it up, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you.
All the people showing support today. I appreciate that, guys. Really do appreciate that. Yes. But I'd say, without further ado, boys.
Yeah. Let's
get on with today's episode. So today's episode is 1988's Return of the Living Dead 2, directed by Ken Wiederhorn, written by Ken Wiederhorn. Wiederhorn. He doesn't make horror films. Produced by Tom Fox. Introducing Michael Kenworthy as Jesse Wilson, Marsha Dietz. How the fuck, Dietling? As Lucy,
Diet lean, maybe. Who knows?
Diet lean?
Lean.
That sounds like a terrible diet shake from the 80s, dude. Diet lean.
Dana Ashbrook is Tom
Essex.
Essex.
Yeah,
Okay.
Essex.
James Karen as Ed Matthews. Tom Matthews as Jamie. So what the fuck is Joey Hazel? Susan Snyder as Brenda Herzog. Phil Bruns as Doc Mandel. Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Thor Van Lingwen as Billy. What the fuck's wrong with me? Crowley. Jason Hogan as Johnny. Mitch Pileggi as Sarge. Alan Troutman as Tarman. Not really, though.
Tarman version 2.
Yeah, I'm sure Chad will argue with that. Music by J. Peter Robinson. Cinematography by Robert Elswit, not Cundy. Edited by Charles Bornstein. Heard that name before. Distributed by Lorimar Pictures. Released on January 15th, 1988. Runtime of 89 midgets. Budget of 6.2 million. Gross 9.2 million.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
This was a Shout Factory one, guys.
I can just hear the despair in Chad's fucking.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta watch it again.
Just remember, this wasn't my pick. This was a sequel to my pick.
Right. Hey, man. It's only gonna get worse when we get deeper.
Hey, we could always watch the Romeo and Juliet with zombies when we watch
Romeo and Juliet?
No, Romeo and Juliet with zombies is the third one. Changed my mind.
That will be carried to the grave as the horror classic is reborn.
Stunning.
Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. Jesse
Part 2.
will be the first to know. Billy will be the first to go.
We've got to get out of here. Get to a farm.
Woohoo! Hugh Ryan.
Against an army of the dead, starved for life.
Christine.
Yep. That's what I thought.
Steve, if you want to call, let us know, and we'll give you a little ring-a-ding-ding.
Oh, hell yeah. Bleh. No damage whatsoever.
Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. Just when you thought it was safe to be dead.
There it is, boys. There it is.
Wow, that was fast.
So before we talk about it, let's give a ring-a-ding to some of the Gore hounds. First up, my doppelganger, King-a-banger from down under, Brody Kane from Victoria, Australia.
This should be entertaining.
Howdy there, partner.
Howdy, let's get fucking rowdy.
So, Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. Thoughts, feelings, Brody Kane.
Right. Here's the thing. I was actually a huge fan of this film when I was a kid. Like, it actually scared the living fuck out of me. Until I grew up and rewatched this and Part 1. So, in saying that, it is a fun film, but Part 1 is the incredibly more superior film in the franchise, obviously. The cinematography was pretty mediocre. The story is even more mediocre because basically it's Part 1. I got to give credit to the soundtrack. I love the soundtrack to this. You got your Anthrax, etc., thrash metal, love it. And I got to give credit to the special effects that was in this film. I absolutely love the torso of the dam scene. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when the kid is in the hospital and that zombie just keeps coming at him, and he's like, "Yeah." Do you remember that shit?
Yes. I think the effects, I will give you a little preview of what I'll be talking about. I think that the effects actually lacked in this film and a little bit on the softer side. And I think the best way to describe this film or to compare this film is this is like the first film, but a soft version. This is to Return of the Living Dead is to what The Force Awakens is to Star Wars or A New Hope. This is a soft reboot or reimagining where it just touches on all the key points of the first film.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Hit the nail on the head. But for me, it's probably the best scene of the film.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that scene. I just don't know what happened to the rest of the movie.
I
but
like
anyway.
that scene, and I also like Discount Tarman.
Oh,
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah, I could do that. But I have one question.
Okay.
Hopefully, I haven't taken this away from Johnny. But why do we not see Joey and Ed at the end of the film? Like, I wonder what the hell they were doing when shit went down at the power plant.
Yeah.
You know, like,
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Boys, do you have an answer
Is
for
that-
this?
No, I don't.
What about the other little boy? That
The one that the friend.
Yeah, he's not there either.
What about the other little boy, the friend?
He was just the toady that nobody gave a shit about.
what's that? The
yeah, but
friend-
what happened to him? He got a face full.
What happened to him?
You never see him again.
That's a very fucking good question.
So again,
even
I think
about
you're looking into a film that has more holes than The Last Jedi. So we're gonna have to.
Slice of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on these questions. Yeah.
Look at Chad. Chad's like, "What the fuck?"
You love The Last Jedi.
I do.
Yeah, you can
I'm
tell,
not saying it has
you
its
can tell
faults,
he-
though.
you could tell he was fucking Devo. When as soon as the show started, I was like, Chad does not like this film.
Nope.
Well, Brody, before we let you go, do you got a score for this bad boy?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna give it a 2.8.
Ah, okay, that's pretty solid.
Would,
Pretty
now,
fair.
would he say that's a
I
high?
would be very happy to skip this one straight to using this part 3.
Yes, Brody and I have actually talked about our love for Part 3 and how much we enjoy it more than this film. And when reaching for a Blu-ray, I might even, depending on my mood, put Part 3 in over Part 1.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Part two is
Hot
more
No, that's a hot
serious
take.
That's a hot take. Okay, Brody. Well, thanks for calling. Gore, more brother. I appreciate it.
No worries. Have a great night, boys, and I'll catch you next week.
one. Later, Mr.
See you
Brody.
later, buddy.
So,
I will say this real quick on part 3 because that was the one that I started with as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, that I didn't see the first one yet.
Oh shit! Look at that. He just whips it out.
Not only that, part 3 is the more serious of the 3.
Best on video.
So
Yes.
I will say that, which I liked because that's why I liked it as a kid. And then I went back and discovered the first, and I'm like, okay, it's 1 and 3 that are the best.
It's Romeo and Juliet, but
believe
instead
it
of the families pulling them apart, it's the fact that there's a zombie virus.
Believe it or not, this is the first one that I saw. Part 2 is the first one I saw.
No.
Really?
You know what's funny? I can actually agree, and that was, I think, thanks to like TNT on a Saturday, for sure. Like
We just rented it. We rented it right after it came out. I was living in Texas at the time, and then so we just said screw it, rented it, and I'm like, huh,
Steve thinks he was fried at the
okay,
power
now I can
plant.
saw that.
so. I mean, Steve might be right. I don't know on that one. We do know Michael Jackson.
I
Was
don't remember
Friday.
if they showed him, but
You know what? I'm gonna call
Yes.
Steve, and you can argue with Steve while he's on the phone. So,
I'm not gonna
without
argue with
further
him.
ado, Scuba Steve, motherfucker.
Woo!
Give me a flex over there, John. Come on, give me a flex. I saw that arm. Come on, I'll do it.
It's all
What's up, Scuba Steve? Welcome back to Gore and More.
What is going on?
So, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. What do you think?
Yes. Well, it's one of those movies that you love to hate.
Mhm.
You know, I love the first one. The first time I saw the original, scared the living hell out of me. You know, I always love zombie flicks, but this one, you know, when I saw the original, I was like, holy shit, you can't kill them, they're dead. Hello, it makes sense. Part 2 for me is more of the kid version of part 1. It is the softer of the films.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, I like it. It's not my favorite movie, but it's watchable for me.
It's entertaining.
Very, very.
Yeah.
At the end, when you get a glimpse of Michael Jackson, it's great.
Yeah. Discount Michael Jackson. Everything in this movie.
Discount Michael Jackson. Dollar store Michael Jackson.
Oh, there we go.
Right, bro. He's below Weird Al. Michael
Great
Jackson,
value,
dude.
Michael Jackson.
Oh
So,
man.
but it's
Oh. Bobby's showing some stuff. Continue, Steve.
like I was saying, it's one of those films where you watch it and it's not the best film, but you enjoy it, I guess, for what it is.
Mhm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same feeling, or doesn't leave you with the same feeling as you get whenever you watch the first one, which is a slight feeling of fear mixed with the comedic relief. And this film's more comedy based, with just the atmosphere and the setting and the situation be more horror related rather than the actual tonality of the film.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for calling in, Steve. And what's your score before we let you go?
I give this one a 2.
Okay, fair enough.
Definitely a 2.
Fair enough.
It's got, like I said, it's got its funny moments, and it's more comical than the first one, and it's just it's a 2, solid 2 for me.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough assessment. Well, thanks for calling in, brother.
That.
Yes, sir. Y'all take it easy, fellas.
Yep. See you later.
Thanks, buddy.
Later.
Okay, guys, so let's move on with today's show.
Oh snap!
Who's running down this motherfucker?
I'll do it.
Do it.
Oh shit! Here we
Go,
go.
Bobby, go.
All right. Those deadly cans of poisonous gas that turn corpses into carnivorous zombies are back in this sequel to the 1985 version of The Return of the Living Dead. This time, the trouble begins when the gas-bearing canisters accidentally roll out off an army truck and end up in an old cemetery near a new housing development. Talk about convenience. Little boys find the... How do you pronounce that? Innocuous looking drums and open them.
That's
Cat
the word of the day.
Could you imagine you're walking by and you see that and you're like,
The word of the day, innocuous, blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to open that shit.
Yeah,
A
right.
hellish green vapor comes out. It's that wacky weed. And suddenly all of those it touches get the craving for the contents of human craniums.
The devil's lettuce, he says.
It's devil's lettuce for zombies. Send more paramedics.
Oh,
No, that was good because that was the first one. You didn't get that one.
Mhm.
We got what's the president? We got
Uh,
zombified.
hey,
What?
you better fucking deliver when we ask the fucking question. You don't let me down.
Uh-oh.
I'm prepared for your question. And if you don't ask it, I'm going to be let down. And there was one very simple question asked in this film. And I want you to ask the question.
Okay. Well, I have a couple questions, but
Well, there's one important one. Chad, do you remember?
I'm not
Involve
gonna lie.
the US
I feel like
president.
okay, so that was the one I was just saying. Yeah.
Say what?
It was the one where he was
What
talking
did
to
you say?
zombified when he was talking to zombified Ryan Stiles, and yeah. See, you're just instantly like, holy!
I get it.
fuck,
I get
dude,
it. Yep.
Straight up Ryan Stiles.
That's a good one.
No, dude. Yeah. Come back to the hospital. Guys, this movie was
It was.
woof.
I said it. I
Yeah.
said it before we started the show to you boys, but I'll say it now while we're on the air. This was, the first one was 80s cheese, but that was good 80s cheese. The second one was
yes.
was cheese of here's a block of cheese to a movie. and it worked, but it didn't work in a lot of ways.
It's like my
I
grandpa.
gotta say, I really liked how.
Jesus.
You know, I really liked how TJ put it, where the comedy in the first one was more situational. It was more like, comedic reaction to what was happening. Whereas this is fucking slapstick.
Oh,
Yeah.
full out.
Like, it's not even
I mean,
a question.
it was pretty evident when you saw the zombies crawling out of the graves, and the one puts her fucking glasses on,
Okay,
and the
as
one kept getting his
stupid
hand
as
stepped
that
on.
was- As stupid as that was, I did laugh.
Yeah,
I hate to
I did
admit it.
I chuckled.
I know it was like that really stupid, just like dad humor. You know what I mean? You're just like, ha.
But that's
Yeah.
the best
the
boy.
one zombie.
You give it one good ha. That's about it.
Really?
Chad, is
And
this supposed to be
I-
Tarman?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
This is supposed to be Tarman on my
What happened?
shirt. Discount Tarman.
Yeah.
Tarman.
I was just gonna start talking about Great Value Tarman and how he looked cartoony
It's
compared
fucking
to the
super
original that looked frightening.
Well,
big, right?
not only
Like
that,
the original Tarman is the stuff of nightmares.
It is.
not only that, if you look at this Tar Man, anybody here notice how he looks like he actually gained something? Like his face looks bigger. Like
Yeah,
he
he's
doesn't
not
look-
so
His face
skeletal.
looks like fucking brains, bro.
No, yeah, but
Yeah.
the original one looked like fucking like he looked like he had no body.
Tall
This
and
one looks
lanky
like
with
he
all
had
the
a body.
shit hanging off. That I think it was the appearance of because everything was tall and lanky and drooping down from all the shit being on it. So it gave this appearance of this long-armed being just kind of like waving its arms and fucking like hippity hopping its way through the fucking basement. Brains, you know? And this one's just fucking half-assing it, fucking great value, like Chad said. Fucking hardcore shitty fucking makeup, half-ass performance, and God,
Yeah, and,
was
some,
the
and the little
delivery.
kid just knocks him into the ravine, and that's the last you see of him.
Right?
Fucking Tarman is a nemesis. He's like an uber zombie. He's not just a normal run-of-the-mill zombie. He's a trioxin cylinder zombie. This is the OG. This is the notorious BIG of fucking zombies. Like, he shouldn't be able to be knocked down. This motherfucker took a baseball bat and shit in the other film, didn't he? Like, he took some fucking hits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, dude, it was
Great Value sometimes has some good products. This was not one of them.
This was not one of them.
Not one of them.
it had a funky aftertaste for sure.
Yeah, not the one you really want. It's like I would not. Take that.
Yeah. And I know he never came back. It was bullshit.
No.
You're like
That's-
the biggest. They had
The
more of a
fuck-
nemesis in the one where they cut his hand off.
Ooh, that's a good
The,
question.
the
Was
fucking
zombification-
severed head came back at the end.
No, the one who got blown in half by the fucking shotgun was a better nemesis because he kept coming on his fucking hands.
And to answer Scuba Steve's
Wait,
question,
wait. Can we just get you to say that again?
what?
What?
He just kept calming on his fucking hands.
I didn't realize that until I just like, wait a minute.
God
That didn't sound right.
There's your quote of the night, guys.
He
Kept
just
coming on his hands.
got his fucking hands.
Oh my god.
Wolf.
Anyway,
Okay, that line right there was better than this entire.
Right?
what was Return of the Living Dead to you? Part 2 to you? He kept coming on his hands.
Enough said, brother. Enough said.
It's going to be my catchphrase from
Okay,
now
well,
on. For the show.
let's keep the old train going. Here we go.
I'm really glad we're all on the same page here as far as hating this movie. By the way,
Bro, it was bad, dude. Like,
It was.
no, it wasn't
was.
bad. It was meh.
well, listen,
That's
if you
very
watch this with somebody, there was at least probably 20 different scenes where you
Hey,
probably
John?
looked at each other. Yes.
Just before dawn.
I'd rather watch
I'll
that.
take Just Before
No,
Dawn.
you want to call films bad, but you got to compare them to actual bad films. And then what would you watch?
Just Before Dawn.
I think
I'd watch Just Before Dawn.
we watched just before
Over
dawn.
this?
Yeah.
Over this?
100 times, dude.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Bro. I know. I feel like I need to look up that review just so I could fucking knock this one below that shit. Dude.
Here's the question: are you guys able to look at this as a standalone and not a sequel? Because I think you're comparing it to the first film rather than looking at it objectively.
No, I have big questions about that.
Yeah, I think we need to move on and get to
there are connections to the first film.
Right. Well, we can't jump ahead. We got to get, we got to look behind the curtain.
That is actually in my behind the curtain stuff.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. So let's do it.
So we're taking peeks already. Let's do it.
You guys need to quit jerking, okay? Quit jerking the fucking curtain and just let him, keep going.
I'm absolutely godsmacked.
Okay, so on to the sweet behind the scenes stuff. The Michael Jackson zombie was improvised on the spot.
Awesome.
I'm not surprised.
I marked this down in my notes just because I wanted to bring this up just to throw back to last week's episode. You remember how I said I thought Brian Tyler, the guy that did the score for Frailty, I thought he also did the score for Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
I was close. Same neighborhood, but bigger. He actually did the score for Avengers Age of Ultron.
Oh.
Ooh.
Damn. That's some deep Marvel knowledge right there.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to see fucking Steppenwolf this week.
We did.
Yeah, he looked a lot cooler than he did before.
That's what I know of him. Sorry, I was reading Scuba Steve's comment there. Yeah,
Is he still going on about the zombified STD?
Yes.
Yo, man, wasn't there a movie that they
He's
did
only
like
talking about this because of how hot this girl is, and I think what's her name, Mindy Clark.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her zombie nipples are fucking fire.
Oh, yeah, even more so than zombie strippers.
Yes.
Wow. Give me 20 minutes, guys.
She was hot back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Especially zombified with all the bondage and stuff.
You got to stop. I'm going to need like an hour here.
An hour? Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, you are lighting.
He's going to keep coming all over his hands.
Right? He's like
going to keep coming on his hands.
Making it romantic for himself, dude.
Okay, moving on, guys. Tom Matthews disliked the sequel so much that he said the best part about making the film was the outstanding services.
Huh.
So he hated making the movie, but he loved the food.
Yeah, that's okay, man. Sometimes you just gotta get that
marriage.
Sometimes you just gotta get that paycheck.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you gotta do Hills.
It's not
too.
Friday Part 6, and it ain't the first one, so I agree with him.
No.
Moving on, Don Calfa, who played Ernie, whatever the fuck, in the original Return of the Living Dead, originally auditioned for the role of Doc Mandel before Philip Bruns got the part. James Caron's character Ed says, "I'm going to get me cremated." This is how his character eventually dies in the previous film.
Yes.
He cremated himself.
That was such a good scene in the first one, too.
The MPAA would have granted this film a PG-13 if the scene at the hospital where the zombie down.
Wait, what was that, bud? Sorry, you kind of cut out.
I said the MPAA would have granted this film a PG-13 if the scene at the hospital.
Your internet
where
is
the
probably
zombies shot
not
in half
to do this right now. Yep, you can't even hear Chad right now.
I was gonna say, you guys getting a lag?
Yeah, there's a.
Oh no! I'm not. I wasn't even talking.
Oh, okay. Keep going. Just plow through it. Nobody interrupt him.
Okay. I'll just pull a Bobby and hardwire right next week. Brian Peck is the only person to have a role in the first 3 Return of the Living Dead films. He played the role of Scuzz in the first, many of the close-up zombies in this one, and ballistics technician in. So he had a role in all 3.
No shit.
Yeah, you cut out again there.
The blue. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh again.
Okay,
just give me like 2 minutes, guys.
No problem.
We'll be here.
So, all right. While Chad Whitaker's bounced, we'll go
hey,
and
you guys want to do a sidebar?
Go for it.
What do you got, boss? Let's hit it.
Okay, so I'm sitting here, Kelvin Matos, however the fuck you want to say his name. I'm horrible with names. Sent me a trailer for a just recently announced new Kamen Rider game.
Oh, the one you just sent me.
Yeah, buddy, you want to watch the trailer?
Fuck it, dude. Let's do it. Wake and bake sidebar.
Throw it out.
This vaguely
Throw that trailer up. I'll be right
Dude,
back.
Chad's gonna be so mad because we're gonna be talking about Power Rangers again on Gore.
hey,
It's not Power Rangers. It's not Power
Not
Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Sorry. I know.
Yes, you do. You got to do it.
It's compared apples and oranges.
It is.
Chad, we're not having a Power Rangers sidebar. Just go back to where you were.
That sounds to me like you guys were.
Oh, you
No.
goddamn-
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know.
Nope. No idea. Nope.
What we got?
Hey, did we lose Bobby?
ただ
No,
の事故
Bobby
にしちゃう
didn't.
What the?
やけに警戒が厳重だな来て正解だったかもお前も仮面ライダーなのか次から次へと油断がならぬ次から次って俺の他にも
俺の名前は左翔太郎フートにある鳴海探偵事務所の探偵だ
俺は仮面ライダーだだから俺は君を救ってみせる
There we go.
Anybody for the audio? They're just like, what the fuck are we looking at?
Alright, guys. Watch the new Kamen Rider video game.
I hope you all know Japanese, motherfucker.
We have an audience over there. They're enjoying it.
Right? I hope so.
これが
They can
仮面ライダーだ
subtitles.
本当の力
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit, it's for the Switch?
Yeah, buddy.
Let's get that emoji.
Okay, I don't know shit about Kamen Rider, so it's kind of hard for me to get excited about that.
It's
That's
very
fine. I just
similar to Power Rangers, but he's like a more like a very powerful type thing. How do I put this? He has a morpher.
Essentially,
Just like
he could tap into like the multi-grid. Like he's got, instead of like just like where you need 5 Power Rangers, he's like,
It's
fuck
one man
it,
Power
just me.
Rangers. Okay,
Right.
one man Power
Okay.
Rangers.
X-Man.
with Doctor Strange type thing. Okay, it just yeah.
What was that? What was the Kid Summers X-Man there with all the powers pretty
Yeah.
much? Yeah. Kind of same
Yeah.
thing. Good old fucking 90s.
The old age of apocalypse.
Yeah, baby. Oh man.
I think
Fucking
there was
loved
an
Age of
American
Apocalypse.
version of Kamen Rider that we got in the 90s. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah, Masked Rider.
Masked Rider.
Masked Rider.
Ooh, nice.
Pop
All right,
Chad's
so now
name.
we got our Chadwick
Rock-
back. Let's pop back those curtains.
Did it cross over with Power Rangers or not?
No.
No. Speaking of Power
It
Rangers,
crossed over with something.
I think we only ever got a Beetleborgs crossover.
Oh.
With
Did we get
we got
Wait,
Ninja
did-
Turtles. What the fuck you talking
wait,
about? bro?
we didn't get a Beetleborgs
Yeah.
crossover. We only got a Ninja Turtles Power Rangers.
Yep. And I just watched that with my daughter yesterday, actually. And she was just like, wait a minute. She's like, why are the Power Rangers with the turtles? And I was
And
like,
then you can explain, well, honey, because this season actually saved Power Rangers, because before this, Power Rangers Turbo was the lowest rated season ever in history, almost got it canceled, and then Power Rangers in Space brought it out from an early grave, saved it, and then they introduced it with its then popular show, Power Rangers: The Next Mutation, airing on Fox Kids in the late
Ninja
90s.
Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Oh, what did I say?
Yeah.
What did I
You
say?
said Power Rangers. The
Power
Next
Rangers.
Mutation.
Oh, sorry. Ninja
Which I
Turtles.
totally want to see mutated Power Rangers now. You sold me on that.
Psycho Rangers. Close enough.
I've always wanted to know how they went from such a great show like Power Rangers Zeo to Turbo.
Beetleborgs, dude. Beetleborgs.
Beetleborgs were crushing them.
Yep.
I
so they
explained
went
this
with the
on
kid gimmick.
Wake and Bake. Yeah.
Yep. They went with the kid gimmick, and then it fucking unfortunately tanked Power Rangers because they came out with the movie and everything before the season.
Yeah.
And it definitely was not like the actual original movie there, which God, I love that movie, dude. It's so cheesy.
Again.
So awesome.
Yeah, but what I hated about the original movie was it got retconned in the next season of the show.
It did, dude. All the Zords and everything. Yeah.
Well, retcon, not really. It caught up in a way, as in there's two different.
It completely retconned it.
Well, they ended up with what the same Zords and everything that we see in the movie. They just acquire them in a completely different fucking manner.
Yeah. I wish
that is exactly what retcon means.
True.
That is the exact definition of retcon.
I mean, yeah, they still listen. I like the ninja suits the best, dude. That's what I was happy that they, at least stuck with those.
What I couldn't stand
dude.
was Ninjor, the guy that flew around on a fucking cloud.
Oh,
sounded like
Goku?
fucking Dudley Do-Right.
Bro, he was totally on Nimbus, man. That was fucking awesome. What are you talking about?
I hated his voice. He sounded like Dudley Do-Right.
He's right. Yep.
Now that you're thinking about it, you're like, yeah, he did.
Ninjor was the unneeded Sixth Ranger.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right.
Okay, here we are having a Power Rangers sidebar on a fucking horror show.
Come on, man.
The blue electrocution lines and God damn it, guys. The blue electrocution lines in the final sequence were all hand-drawn frame by frame and cost over $50,000.
There goes your budget right
Just
there.
to draw electricity. The music score on the US DVD release is almost completely different to the original theatrical release. This was speculated to be because of difficulties obtaining the right to use the original score. However, the original score was, and it also restores the original Lorimar Pictures logo that was plastered on the Warner DVD release.
All right.
Tom Matthews and James Karen nearly duplicate their roles from Return of the Living Dead as a pair who are sickened by zombie gas. In both films, they even have the same lines. Listen, kid, if you like this job,
Yep.
Word for
Grave
word.
robbing. Do you like this job? No.
Like this job. Decent.
By the way, there was also a nice throwaway line. I don't know if anybody noticed it when Tom Matthews said that it was like a dream because he felt like they'd been through this before.
Yep. In the back seat of the car there.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love it.
Despite having several horror pictures, director Ken Wiederhorn was not a fan of the horror genre. Many cast and crew members expressed in interviews that they were displeased with his lack of enthusiasm towards the project. Definitely showed in the final product.
That definitely showed.
That's why it's soft.
Yeah.
That's what you.
He was known more for comedies than anything. The cemetery and storm drain were complete outdoor sets. The mausoleum, hospital, meatpacking factory, and interior house were also purpose-built sets. The issue of Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man that Jesse takes out of his comic book box at the beginning of the movie is number 53 from April 1981.
Hot damn.
Holy shit.
The set for Jesse's bedroom is the same one used for Billy's. Posters and furniture rearranged to change the look. That's how cheap they were on this movie. They just reused the set. But then again, it was a house built identical to each other anyway.
Right. I mean, dude, those are all cookie cutter fucking suburban houses.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's exactly what they are. That's just the way they did it. Much better movie. The script was not originally written as a sequel to Return of the Living Dead. Producer Tom Fox was interested in Ken Wiederhorn's story, but would only finance it if he agreed to make it as a part of the series.
They had a big pitch fest where they had people pitch ideas for the sequel.
Interesting.
Yes.
I'm actually now that actually makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Now I understand why it is the way it is.
This was like an early example of filmmaking by committee, they call it. Where they just throw a bunch of ideas and try to make a script out of it. At the end of the original
all the
VHS
Hellraiser
tape,
sequels.
Green Lantern even. At the end of the original VHS tape, there is a commercial for a number that you can call to order clothing from the movie. This was a limited time off tank top, a black or white t-shirt.
Keep cutting out, Chad. Pretty
and
bad.
a black. God damn it! There's nothing I can do. I've refreshed. I've done everything I can.
Okay, then let's. How many more notes do you have?
We'll go through a couple. Jonathan Terry reprises his role as Colonel Glover from the original Return of the Living Dead, making a connection to both films.
Okay.
Out again.
Street where Jesse and his family live was, in fact, a tract housing development still under construction.
Okay. I thought that was something.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, is it my microphone cutting in and out, or is it just me?
It's the internet. I think.
The internet.
Like, yeah, it's just like lagging out.
My kids are probably on fucking.
Yeah, it's real fucking choppy. Your
Yeah,
YouTube or something cut out completely.
We had this conversation with TJ one day where he was like, "What did you do? You were cutting out the Wi-Fi out of the other part of the house."
Yep. I shut her right
I'm
down.
on the Wi-Fi extension, so.
Oh yeah, I fucking real time shut down the internet to the
Hold
rest
on
of the
one
fucking house. Yeah,
That's
fucking with that
hilarious.
shit.
That's
Let me
awesome.
check something real quick. Okay, no, that one's not connected.
To the magic number.
Yeah, someone's using bandwidth, and I guarantee it's the kids. You know what? They're probably on their switches.
Damn you! Chad's gonna get the belt. No,
You know what? We went through the good stuff. It's not a good enough film to go all behind the scenes with.
Fair enough.
just
If
bad.
you want to find out more behind the scenes, there is a 20-minute mini doco on YouTube. Just search Return of the Living Dead Part 2, and you will find it. Okay, so Johnny D, big question, motherfucker.
Alrighty, so who's the president?
You mean at the time of the movie, or what do you mean?
What's the zombie say?
I don't remember.
I believe it was
Harry
Truman.
Truman.
Yep.
Yeah,
Harry
actually,
Truman.
All
Ryan
right.
Stiles with a Harry Truman. So Chad kind of answered one question within the notes, which is kind of cool, but that was as TJ kind of hinted at earlier. Was this a sequel? Is this a reboot of the first one, or is this a like Twilight
In-universe.
Zone? Right, and in like a Twilight Zone weird fucking Demons 2 kind of thing. We're gonna reuse.
Okay.
Our people, but
Hot take. This is similar to Evil Dead 2.
like I said, Demons and Demons 1, or Demons 1 and Demons 2.
All right. Now wait. Hold on. Wait a minute here. We're gonna go on here because
What's that?
all right, to say this could potentially be a reboot of the first one, bullshit. All right, they failed. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's not a reboot. It's
Not
a
a reboot,
it's
though.
an in-universe
I'm ruling
successor.
that one out. Now, would I say it's like a Twilight Zone thing? Yeah, because you got a lot of similar people from the first one, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with more of that. Now, like when you said before, like with Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, put it this way: if you watch Evil Dead 1 and then Evil Dead 2, it doesn't matter which one you actually start with, because I mean,
Well,
for me,
Two erases one. You don't.
but
Need,
yeah, it tells the story again, just differently. Instead of a group of 5 people, it's a group of
see,
2 who go to start, and then more came.
can I
So,
say random Evil Dead sidebar now, quick?
go for
Did you gentlemen have any of you gentlemen seen Evil Dead the musical?
it.
Yeah, no, I've listened to it.
Dude, it is fucking
I've
phenomenal.
listened to the soundtrack.
I got to see it twice in New York City. So they did the perfect like what you want.
people go to musicals.
It wasn't. First of all, okay.
Yeah, wait a
You want to
minute
know
here.
about the price difference, dude? This is bullshit.
Here we go.
So super sidebar on this one. You just riled me up a little bit. I forgot about this shit. So the first time I went down, went with a couple people, and we got like decent seats, but they were kind of in the back. They were section C. They were like $60 a ticket.
Ew, section C.
So I was like, whatever. So the second time I went down with my boys. We got Splatter Zone tickets, which was the first 3 rows, and then you get hosed in blood. So we're all like wearing white fucking shirts and shit. Like, dude, $20 a seat. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
What? Really?
Bro, $40 difference to get hosed in blood. Who the fuck wouldn't want that?
I don't know.
And you're closer.
Yeah. And
that's ridiculous.
So the whole 6-hour ride down, I'm riding with these two girls, and the one girl in the back, she's like a theater buff and shit like that. So she's gone to musicals and shit. Obviously, Evil Dead musical was the only musical I've ever actually been to besides like a high school play back then.
Like a high school one.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
High school
so
musical.
we're going down the whole way, and I'm arguing. I'm like, yo, they're going to have foam finger chainsaws. She's like, they're not going to have foam finger chainsaws. I'm like, yes, they fucking are. I guarantee it. I'm like, I'm so hoping they do. And she's like, it's a musical. They're not going to have anything like that. I'm like, it's fucking Evil Dead. They're going to fucking have shit like that. And I just want to let you know, right there. Foam finger fucking chainsaw. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
That's awesome. That is awesome,
dude. So good. But that musical did it perfectly. They gave you the whole first one with the whole cast and literally led it right into the second one. So if there was ever a way you got a combination of the first tied into the second like that, it would be perfect. But
I would say this is definitely a sequel because at the beginning, when after the tanker, the fucking thing falls off, and they're at the military base, the guy looks at it and is like, "Oh shit, not again."
He did say that.
That is true.
It's a loose sequel.
It's a loose sequel, but it's still
I like
sequel.
how he just started out. Just because the dude smoked a joint, somehow his fucking shit came loose. After, you know what I mean? That gives stoners a bad fucking rep, dude. He tied that shit well before he smoked. You know what I mean?
What is in your hand?
Oh, it's my fucking shitty machete. Sorry, I'm doing a body. I'm just playing with shit. Keeping my hands busy. My bad. I'll keep it down. The remote's over there.
I just see this thing come in a frame. Like, what the fuck is that?
My bad.
And the more intense you get, the more I see it in frame. Here.
I gotta say, John, after your story, you don't even exist in the frame anymore. My eyes keep going to the foam finger chainsaw up there.
I wish I could see it. Hold on, fuck it, dude. Give me a second.
Bye.
Johnny, we'll be back. Oh, there's his underwear.
He's getting. Oh!
All right, there we go.
We saw your undies, John. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
We see draws.
Woo! Yes. Dude,
awesome.
This is the best $20 ever fucking spent.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed because when I was starting to date my wife, she tried to rip it off my hand and she ripped it. So I had to fucking tape it and shit on the back to hold it fucking together. I was so mad. I was like, I can't even get one of those anymore. What the fuck? So mad. So mad.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Sorry. Anyway.
I lost my cursor. It better not be on the other screen. Oh, it's on the other screen. Hold on.
Oh, so here's a big question for you, John.
Oh, yeah.
Chad kind of mentioned it. How the fuck did the head get to the goddamn electric station at the end?
I don't know.
I was wondering that too. Did it fucking roll its way over there?
Answer. Yeah, Limp Bizkit has the answer.
Rolling.
There we go.
It's interesting.
You'll be loving this shit right here.
No, I'm not loving this shit.
Yeah, right. No, not at all. This is fucking a terrible movie.
Oh, Chad, over the weekend, our mutual friend Seth Snyder walked into this place of business and he was sitting down and he looked over and he saw the sign on the wall and it was in a shadow box and it said "Live, Laugh, Limp Bizkit."
Oh, that's great.
We're talking West
wow.
Portland Bizkit, right? Good one.
Yes.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that's all I got for questions, man. I was just trying to figure out how the fuck that head got there. Whether some random nice zombie just was like, "Hey, here we go." Come on with
Somebody was watching High Tension again.
Yeah, right.
Leftovers from High Tension.
little bee gibber from the fucking
Yep.
decomposing head. Yummies. this isn't really. I guess it's kind of a question, but did everybody notice Detective Skinner there, or Director Skinner, I should say?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
from X-Files.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
As soon as like that's Mitch Pileggi.
yeah,
As soon as he started talking, I recognized him.
dude, I love that he had the big old fucking cigar, and I was like, perfect.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I was waiting the entire movie for the smoking man to come out. Never did.
No, never
Right.
mind.
Never did.
That's all I got for questions, gentlemen. Unless you got any.
Other than what we got coming, no.
I already voiced my question. Kid.
What's that?
I said my question was what happened to the other kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we never.
That we can't answer because we don't know because they don't tell us.
Those
He had to become a zombie. You know what I mean? Like, how did he not? He was directly in the shit. But why did they have to go like weird Pet Cemetery 2, like just kid chasing down other kid at the end?
I don't know. That was a little weird.
It's just like, all right, like he was a zombie with a purpose. You know what I mean? Like they all were just like, that brains. He's just like, no, I'm gonna fucking kill that little shitbag. It's like, wait a minute, you're dead. He's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Fuck killing that asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
But
Douche of the movie, motherfucker.
Ooh.
The one we just talked about, Billy, the zombie boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, he was actually. It wouldn't have started without him. So yes.
Yo, dude, he was Scott Farkas for sure. Like, he had the red hair, the fucking braces going on.
Chad?
I got that reference.
Yes, all right, thank you. I was like, somebody please get the Scott Farkas record. All right.
How did we
I
watch
got
it
the
and where
reference.
did we watch it, boys? John?
Ooh, I watched it on Amazon.
Same here. Chad?
I had a download, so I watched that.
Bibby?
I had it on demand. Xfinity.
Okay.
I will say the copy on Amazon at least was very clean.
Yes, it was delicious. I believe that is utilizing the 2K scan via Scream Factory.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
That's why it was so clean.
I think that's the same thing I have.
Nice.
Yes. So, guys, Chad, that's not cranberry sauce.
No, it's not.
It's not. Favorite kill, ladies and
And-
germs.
And I'll tell you what, there was very little cranberry sauce in this movie.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Now, when we say kill for this, can we get some of those zombie kills or no? Because I mean,
We might have to, because every other human kill was just their brains getting eaten.
Right.
if I had to choose a favorite, I put the kill. My favorite was the zombie in the basement with the kid when he gets blown in half. Steve still keeps going, then he gets burned by the gas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
that
will be the shotgun blast.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
just
that-
knocking it in half.
Yeah, that
Boom,
the
boom.
whole thing.
Yeah, love it.
Boys?
Yeah, I'll go with that. I agree.
Yeah, that was probably the best one, hands down.
And let's be honest, that's probably the most effort they put into a stunt in the entire movie.
Correct.
Yeah.
However, I will give honorable mention because I laughed like a motherfucker when Scott Farkas got hit by the ambulance.
Yeah.
Because he took a direct fucking header and then was just like, whoop, just like popped up anime style. Dude, what the fuck? So what else we got, gentlemen? We are on.
Best scene.
Best
Ooh.
scene.
Credits.
You motherfucker,
Opening or
you
ending?
stole mine. You stole mine.
No.
Exactly what I was going to say was when the credits started rolling.
You know, dude, honestly, I liked everything up until the zombies started rising.
Tarman's reveal.
I'm gonna go with the electrocution.
Really? Even though he's all cartoony?
Yeah, just the fact that we actually see a fucking zombie. And like in some sort of manner that's not
I guess I like the zombie resurrection scene again. It's still not as good as the first one.
Yeah, it's just
Not
that
good.
whole sequence with him cracking that bitch open, Tarman.
That and then the whole fog sequence after the fact, like, you know, you get some nice rolling fog shots, a couple different ways, a couple different.
Okay, so
I'm going their electrocution scene of them all.
Okay, so since we're going, since we're talking about it, did you guys happen to notice that the zombies went from the slow-moving Romero zombies to the fast-moving Return of the Living Dead zombies.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
Yeah,
halfway
they
through
did.
the movie, they just changed.
Yeah, later on in the film, they start to match more with the first film's feel and look of the zombies. That is more evident as they surround the car, and you're like, oh, okay, it's one of those films.
Yeah.
And then, I think the horde aesthetic at the beginning is decent, but then we get full on, Return of the Living Dead feel by the end. Yeah, I totally feel that and agree with you, Chad.
Bam. So is that it for scene? Everybody got theirs?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
All right. So did the opening scene hook you in, gentlemen?
Yeah, dude, smoking a doobie, transporting some zombies.
Yes, it did.
Right.
I will say, yeah, it did. But then it just kind of lagged.
Like
It was a good
that,
situation.
that had the appropriate amount of 80s cheese right in the beginning to kind of pull you in.
Yep.
And yeah, then they just like fucking topped it on way too much.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a little spicy on you, motherfuckers.
Ooh, spicy nacho.
Okay, so in a world where we live in, where this type of film is now a normal subgenre, and when I say this type of film, I say comedy horror film with like the zombie setting, Shaun of the Dead. Now, can we attribute this film as being the first of its kind to take a more comedy aspect with a horror setting?
Yeah.
No, we're talking.
In the zombie subgenre.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, the first.
Well,
Name
then again-
another film that took the comedy aspect this hard. The first one, again, like I said, the comedy's only situational.
From the 80s, dude, I'd have to fucking think deep. I mean,
that's
not zombie wise. I would say maybe Killer Clowns, but that's
Hold on. What year was Dead Heat?
Dead Heat.
Wasn't that before?
80, I think 87.
So it's-
Okay, so that predates this.
Yeah, that's just before time.
Okay, how about this? Wasn't Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things also a comedy?
Dude,
A zombie comedy?
I've been a kid. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was.
And I think that was from the 70s.
Late 70s, early 80s.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find some fucking silver lining up in this bitch.
No, it's. I mean, listen, man. It was an attempt for sure. I think we can all give it that.
It was a motherfucking cash grab. They used Tom Matthews again. They used the fucking
Right? They literally used. Yeah. And holy fuck, did they ham it up even more so in this movie, dude? I don't know about you guys, but I was waiting for that trio to die.
I was too.
Holy shit, dude. That girl was annoying as fuck, as hot as she was. What?
I was waiting to see if you mentioned that.
Oh, wow.
Speaking of hot,
Yes.
best tits, hottest girl.
Her.
I want to say the girl from Return of the Living Dead 3.
Well, yeah, sure.
No, you can't. You can't do that. No, you can't jump ahead.
How old's the sister?
Old enough.
High school.
Oh, yeah,
She's a senior.
Yeah,
She's a senior in high school,
Yeah, she's a senior.
but she's old enough to act.
She
Yeah.
was cute, but the redhead that was with Tom Matthews.
I'm gonna have to go with the redhead and the jean jacket. For a second, dude, I thought it was the chick from
I don't mean
Seven,
shit.
but it was not.
Yeah.
Redhead.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's nobody really else to choose from besides the sister, you know. Well, actually, I stand corrected. You could always say Mildred because Mildred was pretty hot.
That's
Nah.
what I thought too. Yeah, funny.
Did you say no, Bobby? You don't think she was a hot mom? Well, fine.
Oh wait, Billy's mom.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Mildred was.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
Mildred was the
wait a
fucking
minute.
zombie that they cut the head off of.
No,
Oh, yeah, Billy's mom wasn't bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was a MILF.
She had the frazzled hair, dude, with the glasses going on. It was good luck. I like it.
Boys, score. Did the score set the mood?
It was
Oh,
good.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
the score was pretty good.
The Anthrax song was the best one.
Which
Score
one?
was probably the,
There was like 3 of them.
Oh,
Or no, 2 of them. I'm sorry, 2 of them.
both then.
Aha, I put you on the burn on that one. But yeah, score totally set the mood, man. You had some nice fucking 80s metal, a little bit of thrash metal in there. Fucking good to go.
What's the score? Exactly. I'm trying to find it.
Well, I know I have my best song in the bag. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, what's best song, boys?
Is it?
What's that?
What's your best song?
Mine is Lamont, Flesh to Flesh.
That was a good tune.
A little bit of 80s hair metal, dude. Not a lot.
You know something? I do like the Anthrax.
I don't know. I kind
I'm
of like
the
the
man.
version of Monster Mash they did at the end credits.
That wasn't bad too. That was good. I don't remember.
I'm the Man by Anthrax.
I'm the Man. This is a good one.
Anybody
dude,
else?
honestly, you could pick a few different songs for this one.
Yeah, you could.
Hey, Hannah, what's up?
Hi, Hannah.
What's up, Hannah? How are
Hello.
Favorite character, boys?
you? Oh man. I'm gonna have to say Doc Mandel for me, dude.
I'm gonna go with the fuck it, it's blanked. The boyfriend.
Which Tom Matthews?
No, not the boyfriend, like the
cable guy?
Cable guy.
Cable
Yeah.
guy.
I'm gonna agree with TJ because
That
Cable
fucker
wasn't.
fought like hell.
He did. He did.
He's just trying to get that putty.
Chad, you cut out hardcore, so we have no
Oh, yeah.
idea what the fuck your opinion is. Yep, he just went completely blind. Sorry for all the white noise, guys. So was it scary?
No.
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 By no means.
God, no.
Not even like, you know what? Not to compare once again to the first one, unfortunately, but I'm gonna do it. The first one at least left you with a sense of dread that you could just never kill them. You could never harm them. They were essentially indestructible no matter what you did. You chopped them up, they still kept coming at you, dude. And even if you burned them, the shit went up in the sky and it rained down and caused more anyways. So it was just
really a
For
different.
this one, they're just like, oh, you can kill them with electricity. Happy ending. La 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 la.
Basically, yeah.
Like
No Rogue One ending on this one.
Right. Like you said, super soft. You know what I mean? They were like, everybody was like, we liked the first one, but the ending was a little bleak. What if we tweaked it a little bit? We put a kid in there and then we won't have it so bad. But scary? Fuck no, dude.
Not scary at all.
Let's see if it's a little better.
Chad, was it scary, buddy?
No, not at all.
Close.
It's scary that it got made.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Does it hold up today? No.
Not
No.
really.
No.
Maybe the beginning parts did. I don't know.
Certain points of it.
It didn't look terrible. Like
No.
some of the panning cemetery shots and shit. But man, if you were watching this like for like a marathon, like for Halloween or something, this is definitely like deep in the night. You know what I mean? Like where you don't
This
give
is
a
that movie you put on, you don't watch because you could fall asleep to it. It's like, yeah.
Oh, bro. I definitely had to take a good nap before watching this one.
Dude, all right. I watched it twice today. Yeah, I took a nap halfway through the second round.
You watched it
Good call.
twice?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Well, I watched it while I was working out. The second time I put it on, I said, I've watched this way too much. I'm taking a nap.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Listen,
Bobby can give it 2 scores: the score of how he actually feels about the movie, and then the luxury score of taking a nap during.
the nap was a
Rate
5 out of 5.
the nap.
Right?
The nap was 5 out of 5. I woke up and the credits rolled, and I said, it wasn't a bad watch.
That was a good time. Good time. Oh shit! So, were we on hold up or are we on acting?
Acting.
We're on acting.
I mean, Tom Matthews and what's his name they were great.
The acting was great all around. I think it definitely. Here's the thing: comedy movies are harder to film. Comedy movies are harder to act due to comedic timing, and all the comedy bits on this film landed. So acting good.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. They did land it, so they definitely get an A+ for the acting.
Except for Billy, the bully. He wasn't very good.
Yeah, fuck him.
He didn't play a very convincing bully, I thought.
No, he could
Or
have
a
knocked.
zombie.
He could have knocked.
Or a
him over.
zombie.
For the next question, I will take over as always and say I've said actually this answer before. It's one of those films where there's nothing to write home about. It does a job that's just good enough to make the film watchable and seem professionally shot. So I will say it was meh. Okay.
I agree with that. Yeah, there's nothing else to say. There was no money shots of, no, there wasn't any of that.
I didn't care for it, particularly at the beginning where everything kind of had a haze to it. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, it was like that doesn't look
That's
too
an
good.
80s thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't care for it
Yeah,
at all.
this one looked like it had it worse.
Yeah,
It felt like a TV movie a little bit. I'll give you that.
kind of.
Premise, boys. Absolutely. It's the first film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
First film without the Rogue One ending. Yeah.
Right. Like I said, just less. They were like, the first one was just a little too depressing at the end. We just got to lighten it up. We're good to go.
Make it happy.
Just dial it back. Yeah. We're not in 11 right now. Can we just go back to like a nice solid 3?
Right.
A nice 3.
We need the 10-year-old to survive at the end, not get nuked. All right.
Which is very unfortunate.
Okay, guys. So let's get a little spicy up in here. Oh, recycle, rewind, or remake. I want to say rewind.
I don't know.
I disagree. Recycle.
Recycle.
I don't need to see this ever again.
No.
I think it holds its place. I'm ranking this film, and my opinions on this film are not just based on it being a horror film.
Recycle.
We're reviewing a comedy horror film.
A terrible.
I'm still gonna say recycle. This is the first time I watched it in like probably close to 30 years, and my opinion on it hasn't changed.
There's a reason why I skipped this. I watched the first and third one. There's a reason why I skipped this. So recycle.
You know, I'm gonna probably even though I disliked it, I'm gonna have to say still rewind because I feel like it's just part of the series in general, and it's what makes it like almost the Twilight Zone-esque series.
Okay, yeah.
I could definitely, like I said, I wish the acting with like Tom Matthews and everything, I wish they like toned it back a little bit. Like, yeah, they overacted a little bit in the first one, but I just feel it wasn't so hammed in.
Yeah.
I mean, I say recycle, but so all right, fine. Will I watch it again? Sure. Just since, like you said, Johnny, it is part of the series, but it's the lowest of them all.
I mean, if you're going to give me a choice of watching the first one twice or the first and the second one, I'd probably say the first one twice, but
yeah.
You guys ready to give this bitch a score?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chad?
I'll give it a 2, buddy. That is a solid 2 for me.
Baby.
1.8.
Wow.
Jonathan?
I'm going to go with a 2.3, buddy.
I'm going to give it a 3.25.
Too generous.
Yeah.
Gore score of 2.3. No, I think it hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. All right. It's doable. Okay.
So, and just to throw this out there, but our score of the original one was 4.4.
Mm-hmm.
So
again,
almost double.
Being relative
Yep.
and comparing this and where this ranks with other films, I think it falls right in line.
I do, especially for like how we've discussed our rankings before. It's
Yeah.
more off on an enjoyment scale. Like Chad mentioned, clearly we were all kind of on board on this one. This one was
If this film was meant to be taken as a serious horror film, I think my score would be lower.
if they took all the comedy out and just made it serious, would you still make that statement?
It'd be a completely different film.
It would be.
Yes, it would.
I mean, I'm totally down for zombies in the cookie cutter suburbs, regardless.
Not cookie cutter suburbs. Suburbs to be.
Suburbs to be, true.
And actually, being the fact that it was suburbs to be, actually incorporated it into the story and actually made it difficult for them to operate and traverse their way through it because they didn't know it so well because everything was so new. The pizza guy actually mentioned at the beginning of why he was late. Not pizza guy, but cable guy.
Ah, yes.
He got lost.
That
Dipshit.
poor son of a bitch, man. He just got thrown in a fucking, got his vehicle stolen, then it goes crash.
I mentioned this movie that I watched 2 days ago to Mick, and it completely died on him, but I'm going to mention it to you. Danny McBride goes crazy and kills everybody in a housing development.
So
And it's a movie.
underage? Well, housing development. Okay. I thought we didn't. I thought we agreed no Danny.
Okay, so there's this movie called Arizona, and it was filmed a couple years ago, and it was released, and it's about these couple families that live in this housing development in Arizona, and it's after the housing market crashed, so they bought these houses thinking and were being told that they were double in value, but the housing market crashed, leaving them with this fucking beautiful house that's worth nothing now. Okay, so they're stuck there. So Danny McBride goes to the realtor office, and this lady goes to answer his cell phone in the next room. So as she's answering this phone call, Danny McBride comes in, starts arguing with her boss. They get into an argument, and he accidentally pushes him off the balcony, killing him. Danny, realizing that she watched the whole thing, then has to kidnap her and do something with her so she doesn't tell on him, which then spirals out of control, leading to Danny killing several people throughout the course of this movie in crazy fucking ways. And then while all this is going on, he's breaking it up with Danny McBride situational humor. Like, why is there blood all over you? Dude, like, it was crazy. Like, there's a guy, like, got all drunk and, like, wrecked a car, and, like, I saved his life. That's where the blood's from. Yeah, everything's cool, though, now. Like, yeah.
When did this come out?
2017, I want to say.
Huh.
What's it on, dude? I'm gonna have to check this shit out.
Amazon Prime. You can watch it in 4K right now for free.
And it's called Arizona.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to look that up then.
It's a thriller film with comedy sprinkled in.
So is this going to change my opinion on Danny McBride and horror?
No,
No,
because it's not a serious horror film. It's a black comedy film.
That's fine. Which,
yeah,
you know what? And I know we've gone down this road a million fucking times, dude. And I'm sorry, but that was my problem with 18, dude. It was too funny.
Yeah,
I laughed
there was
too much, dude.
A lot of
way too much, and I think that's what ruined it for me.
Yeah,
but
I say this now all the time. Listen, I should say now I like H18, but do I know it has its plot holes? Do I know it has its shit? Yeah, but I'll take it for what it's worth. And it's, but I'll still watch it.
Bust the bus, dude.
That's all I got to say on that. I'm done.
Should I share the pickups I got today?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see him.
Yo, Bobby. So you got any shoots coming up, by the way, while we're waiting for TJ?
Actually, yeah. Well, put it this way. I've been wanting to shoot my friend Lisa, her and her husband, they live out in PA. She's been wanting to shoot my new Michael. We just haven't had a chance. It's been fucking hot, and then other shit comes up. So, but that's going to be one, and that's it at the moment. Once I get the new Jason ready, then I'll start doing more. Probably come the cooler months, because as much as I don't mind wearing shit in the heat, it's been fucking hot. So to even be in a suit for 2 hours, I'm like,
Bobby's pec sweat. Too sweet.
Speaking of sets, John, I really liked your new set with the new 13 Gallows Lane model.
Thank you, dude. Yeah,
I like that.
Shout out to Kate. She was awesome as fuck.
Yes.
her first shoot.
Hey, John.
Yes, bud.
You know what made that shot?
What's that, buddy?
The versus Jason.
Thank you.
Yes.
You are such an imposing figure in those that it makes it scary.
So,
is she like a really tiny girl too?
Yeah, she's probably about like 5'3", 5'4".
That's what makes it so much
really
better.
Helped. That really helped. Yeah.
So that was my first water shoot, by the way. So I got to pop my cherry on that. That was nice. Shout out to 13 Gallows Lane, by the way. If you want to go check out their shit, that's what we're talking about right now. I just did a sweet versus shot with or shoot with Joe and Emily. And this public, dude, the gorge was public, by the way. So that made it even better. So there's just families walking up and down as we're
You can't tell the story here. You need to tell them
I know,
to go
sorry,
listen to Wake and Bake.
Go back and Wake and Bake. I cover that whole thing. But going back to what you were saying about the imposing, dude, like that's what I said to Joe when he first sent me the thing. I'm like, I love that fucking shot.
Dude, it looks fucking
colors.
sweet.
Like, it's one of those ones, and I'm sure Bobby probably has done it, and TJ, you got your cosplay. When you get that good shot and you know it's you, but you're still looking at it, you're like, dude, I can't believe that's fucking me, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I have a few, and I know you do too, Johnny. Like, there's a few where you look at it and you go, holy shit. that is some good fucking shit right there. Like that is.
Dude. And yeah, it was fun. Shout out to Kate, by the way, dude. She had this awesome cool thing. She has she has 2 hearing aids, so she had to take them out obviously for the water shoot. But I don't fucking know anything about them nowadays. But obviously we're in 2020, dude. So she says they're super Bluetooth. So she can hook her phone and shit like that. Bro, that's what she games with. That's her gaming headset. Is just her fucking built-in mic. And I'm like, that's pretty fucking.
Hey, look who it is!
Hey, it's Bobby.
All right, everybody watching, that figure you just saw, that's me on the side. Go buy it.
Go get it at
Yes,
Walmart.
go buy it.
Walmart, Target.
Speaking
online.
of buying things, here's some recent
Yes.
pickups.
What we got,
Yes,
boss?
let's see these real quick.
Chad,
As I'm
Yo,
it looks pretty, buddy.
nice.
Yes, that's Halloween in
Nice.
4K.
Steelbook's
And then
coming out.
I just
too.
cashed these in, put them on my Voodoo, the 4K Evil Dead 1 and 2. They
Nice.
look
Nice.
cool. Oh, drop my 4K.
Oh no!
Okay. And then Severin Films and their infinite wisdom finally sent me this shit. Death Warmed Up, Ozploitation. 3 years before Peter Jackson. Death Warmed Up.
Okay.
Ted Raimi plays a killer named Skinner, and this is one of the grossest films ever made.
Skinner, huh?
Next of kin, it is a Giallo film made in Aussie. I think it's an Aussie film that's like a Giallo type film. Brody can tell you about that.
Oh, thank you, sir. Ozzy.
And then from the director of Troll 2 and Zombie 4 comes Night Killer.
Huh.
Night Killer.
Interesting.
It is the most fucked up film with more
Interest-
turns than an M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong film.
I gotta say, I like the cover for that one.
That was a cool looking cover.
The killer has razor claws.
I wonder where they got it from.
Razor claws, huh?
He
That's
kills
new.
2
Never heard of something
people
like
by
that.
putting their hand through them. It's cool.
Both hands or just one?
One hand, just one.
Just one hand. Interesting. Nice. So what else we got in the world of horror topics, gentlemen? Anything good? Anything juicy?
Bloody Disgusting really didn't have too many things to read today, to be honest.
Hold on. Clive Barker is getting a Hulu series called Book of the Dead.
Oh, no shit. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, and Shudder was in Australia, if you guys didn't catch that earlier. Yes. Also, Joe Bob Briggs, that Joe Bob is hosting one of those things with a bunch of those things with the celebrities. So go and check that out. Search up Joe Bob on the Facebooks. Check it out with the Joe Bob, The Last Drive-In, available on Shudder.
We will do.
Boys, well, that's it for this episode of Le Gore and More podcast. Your favorite horror movie podcast, better than all the rest. If you listen to anything else, don't even know what to say to you. Get the fuck out of here. Well, we love you guys. Thank you for the support. This is your host, Whip, the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser. See you next week.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Christman, saying, see you next time, bitches.
This is Big Johnny D saying, keep it wet, Gorehounds.
This is your killing machine, Bobby.